Alrighty, hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Tireless God here, moving my mic closer to my face, and here we are again at the QBD in this new episode of Bank Sold, Bank Made. Man, I was pretty rageful last night after all that stuff. I was just having a bad night, but we are going to try to forge this royal crossbow because it is going to come in great handiness in the future. So yeah, I'm going to try with melee this time around, because I feel that might suit us better because it's strong against range, and she thinks that, and I thinks that doing that and protecting from that damage is pretty good. So, yep, hopefully that works. Gonna get this on, and here we go. Okay, I say that like, like we're gonna do good against it, and then all of a sudden she goes ahead and like it's like a 900 the first time, so that's not good. But we are hitting a little bit, which is pretty good, so that's good. How many more times can I say good? Good. Okay, she is like really thwomping me with that range damage right now. Okay, I'm gonna come on over here. Gonna zoom out a bit. Someone sent me a PM. Hey, could I have money? I got scammed. Well, are you watching my Bank Sold, Bank Made episodes? Because I'm showing you how to make money in that. Why would you ask me? Do I even know you? Are you even you're not even on my friends list, whoever you are, Mr. Asking for money. You should do Unicows. Last episode, we are pretty awesome. Whoa, what did I just do? I think I just resized my screen without even trying. That's not good. Okay. Now I can't zoom out anymore. I don't know what I did. Okay, I did something and I'm not allowed to zoom out any farther than this, so that's not good. I feel like we're doing better than we were the first time, which is good news. Where are we on prayer? Gonna drink a bit. Yep, we are doing a lot better than we were. I feel like having that mage gear really damaged us a lot, because it seemed to just like be knocking us all over the place, left and right. We're going to do some berserk, hopefully this, and then we're going to run over here, do that. See, now the ghosts are working. Man, it's this one's just all coming together well. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's try to get an assault off. I don't think we're going to get an assault off in time. Nope, of course you do your little firewalls right as I do assault. What else would you do? I mean, that'd be convenient if you did anything else. This is weird. I can't believe I can't zoom out anymore. Okay, yep, we're doing a lot better just with melee. So, what I'm thinking is the Grapholic Wand just was not powerful enough, because like the Whip and the Enhanced Excalibur does a decent amount of damage, and has pretty good combined accuracy as well. So I think that's what really helped us. And now she's really strong against melee, so that's not going to help us. Man, this is actually pretty good. And like you guys know, whips aren't that expensive anymore, so it's not like this is really a hindrance to the bank or anything. Alrighty, let's do this and get at it. Boom, shaboom, shaboom. Gonna eat up a bit. We're not gonna be able to get to assault this time around, sadly, because we had to eat. I'm way better with my melee tab anyway, so I'm kind of happy I'm doing this. I really don't range all that often. Last time I really ranged was when I was going hardcore Glacors. I like how that like kind of rhymes. Hardcore Glacors. But yeah, I haven't really done much since then. Can we get like a, here we go. Move. Nope, of course I wouldn't move when I click. What? Okay, oh, my prayer's gone too. And then range. Oh, okay, there we go. There's my thing back. And run. Oh gosh, I left too early. You're getting ready to do walls, aren't you? Yep. Oh man. It started off pretty good. Now we're not doing so good right now. Taking a bit more damage than I wanted to. Protect from range. Then to that on. Okay. So, there we go. And now you're healing. Let's not get the healing. Let's not do the healing. No on the healing. I say no healing. Healing is not allowed. You're cheating. Let me heal real quick. Oh gosh. Take Beast of Burden. There we go. Alright, let's get some assault on, even though you are very strong against my melee right now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I thought you went red. I was like, yeah, I did it! I did it! But that would be convenient. Alright, a few more hits. There we go. Alright. Take a little bit of bite of food. I really wish you could use Surge in here. Like, you have no idea. It's one of my wishes to do Surge in here, but you're not allowed to. Why? I don't know. Some weird thing by Jagex. Oh, she's getting ready to summon minions, and I'm in a terrible place for that. Ooh, that's the one negative thing about, oh, wow, 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 no, 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 oh, gosh, that was the time to forge. I just wasn't ready at all. Okay, now we got to keep our health, like, pretty much all the way up for this. Oh, God, that's not ready to forge. I accidentally forged on the wall. You don't forge on the wall, you forge on the extremely hot breaths, which I missed out on. Do that, come back. No, 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 don't attack the grout worm. God dang it. Okay, now we're going to take a little bit of damage for doing that. Oh my gosh. Oh dear lordy. Now we got to stop this. Oh my gosh, every time I'm like ready to do the breath thing, every time she does it, I'm like a little preoccupied doing something else. It's making me mad. It's making me mad. She's like sends me off on like other missions whenever that happens. It's not fun. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Did we get it? Did we get it? Yes, we got it! Oh. Oh, I didn't even really care about living. All I really wanted was the bow. Oh, that makes me happy. Everyone's probably watching me like, you failed. Why are you so happy about fail? I don't really care about failing. Like I said, we came here for the royal crossbow, and I got it, so I'm happy. Oh man, that thing's awesome. The accuracy on that, 2,000 accuracy. It's so good. The damage isn't as high, but this has base damage unlike other crossbows, and then you add the royal crossbows to it, which aren't all that expensive. So altogether, pretty good deal. Oh gosh, I'm happy. After last night, very happy. I mean, now if I wanted to, I could probably buy full krills, and I would be able to do the QBD pretty easily. Not like to say that it would be the easiest thing in the world, because it would still take some time. But doing the QBD would be extremely more possible doing that, because krill, some high defense, and some other jargon like that. So yeah. Oh man, I was about to buy a crystal bow and go in there and do it. And that was going to cost me $1 million, and that was unrefundable. I guess it's the word. But yeah, so now we got our high-powered ranged weapon, probably one of the best ranged weapons aside from the Zyrite bow. So that makes me happy. That's another thing closer to becoming pro elite swag right there. This is the best death ever, and I will be back to you guys just achieve 99 all skills. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's a guy just got 99 divination right there. Congratulations. Wow, very nice. Anyway guys, be right back. So one thing I am very adamant about when it comes to money making is farming. Why? Because you can make a lot of money doing it. It doesn't really take that long. One thing I did is, especially when you get to the higher levels of Slayer, what I would do is every single time I do a Slayer task, after the Slayer task I would go and I would do a farm run, and then I come back, and then do a farm run, and so on and so forth. Oh my gosh, the player tomato, look at that. Tomato, tomato. Let's see if we can find him. Hold on. I'm literally interested right now. Tomato. Hello, tomato. You have 2 tomatoes. 1 tomato, 2 tomato. Hello, tomato. Okay. Anyway, what I would do when I was training Slayer is after every Slayer task, I would do a farm run. Because normally at that time, all my crops would be grown. So, that was pretty awesome. Basically what you need for farm runs is, well, at least the things that help, are a Explorer's Ring 4, an RD Cloak of the higher ends. I think it was 3 and 4 allow you to teleport to the farming patch. 3 allows you 1 to 2 teleports, I think. Ooh, don't quote me on that. I know 3 allows you to teleport to the patch, but the Articloak 4 allows you to teleport unlimited times to the patch. The Explorer's Ring allows you to teleport unlimited times to the Cabbage Patch, which is right next to the Foundor Patch. And if you guys have completed Love Story, you will be able to modify a house tablet to the Trollheim teleport. If you don't have that, well, if you're on normal magic, then you will be able to teleport to Trollheim with 2 fire runes and 2 law runes. So, hey, no matter what you do, perfectly fine. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing Aventoad. I went ahead and I picked all the Torstal that were in my patches beforehand, so there's absolutely nothing there at all. I only have 4 super composts. Don't know why. I should have a 5th in here. That's weird. Let's see if did I drop it on accident? What's going on? Apparently I dropped the 5th super compost somewhere because I had 5 in my bank. Huh. So, you can go ahead and buy super compost. It's definitely worth it because it gives your plants a greater chance of living. Super compost. It's one word, even though it's 2 different things. Super and compost. It gives your plants a greater chance of living, and not only that, but you have a bare minimum of picking 5 herbs per patch. Now, I will be doing Aventoad for this, and as you can see here, 1 Aventoad seed is 5.9k. Let's just say it's 6k total. Okay, now let's see how much one. Why can't I exit out of this? Why does this X not work? Does this X work? Okay, that X works, but the other X doesn't. Okay, so it's about 6k. Let's see how much Aventoad the actual herb is. Let's see, clean Aventoad. 4.4k. So, if you use super compost and it lives and you get an average of 5, you're already making good money right there. And that's bare minimum right there that you're making super compost. So yeah, farming is definitely worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I do a farm run. Do I have the magic sectors on me? MAGIC? No, I do not have them on me. But they only increase your farming by 10%. I will check out where to get them for the next farm run. But I'm basically just going to show you guys how I do a farm run. Now, first of all, because I do not have the direct teleport to the Trollheim patch, I'm just going to break the tablet. If I didn't have the tablet, I just, like I said before, would use the, oh my gosh, crazy camera angle again. I would just use the 2 law runes, 2 fire runes to teleport to Trollheim. So I go ahead, I teleport here, run down this patch right here, off this cliffside. This is probably going to be a long clip, by the way. I apologize, guys. I'm just trying to show you how I make money. It helps a lot in the long run. I'm telling you, if you do this after every Slayer task, that is about 45 minutes long, 60 minutes long. Actually, I think it's 75 minutes for herbs to grow. Yeah. If you have a Slayer task, that's about an hour and a half. Or if you do multiple Slayer tasks, you can like set a timer or something to know, but every single time that timer goes off, if you go ahead and do this farm run, it's worth a lot. If you've already gone ahead and you already have the lunar spells to teleport to the top of Trollheim, when you're on your Slayer task, just stay on those spells unless you really, really need some sort of other magic. Like if you're 93 Slayer, I think it is, for Ice Strike Worms, yeah, then there's really no other reason for you to be there. Alrighty, so we are here at Trollheim. If you guys have completed the quest, I forget, I think it's My Rock's Big Adventure, or sorry, My Arm's Big Adventure. You get this Trollheim patch where herbs do not die, so you will make money on this patch basically no matter what if you're planting something like Aventoad seeds. This patch will not die because My Arm checks over it. If you put the super compost there, you're all good. Next thing I do is I do a home teleport and I go to Catherby. Now, because I'm not harvesting at all, I don't need my Juju Potions. Next episode, I'm going to go ahead and harvest a few Juju Potions so you can see what the harvest is like. But for right now, I'm just planting the seeds, showing you the order I go in. It goes by pretty fast. So, when we teleport here, we'll be right next to this patch. We go ahead and we pour the super compost in there. And then we go ahead and drop the seeds. Actually, I think I might go ahead and do the picking when I wake up tomorrow because it's currently 5 a.m. here, so I'm going to go to bed, wake up, and probably by tomorrow I'll be all good. I'm going to go ahead and get the magic sectors and probably some Juju farming potions as well. Anyway, aside from this, pretend I didn't say that. We're going to do the ectophile next. Now when you use the ectopile, you teleport to the spot right here. You go ahead, you refill the ectopile. After that, you'll run this way. Good, fast way to get to this herb patch. If you do not have the ectopile, there is a fairy ring that's fairly close. So if you have the Tokozo, you'll be able to teleport to it. Driving, wow. I'm in a weird mindset tonight, guys. Crazy, crazy. Anyway, dump that bucket there. Pop that seed in there, drop that. Now we got 2 places left. That's on us. We got the Explorer's Ring, which we can cabbage teleport. And then we are here. And just go north, and bada bang. Another place for you to do it. Drop our super compost. All good to go. Drop that, and the very last thing we can do is the Arty Cloak. If you do not have the Arty Farm Teleport, wait, did I plant that seed? I did not plant that seed. It's all good though. If you do not have this teleport, you can use the home teleport to Ardoon, and that is fairly close as well. Though if you're doing things like the Juju Farming Potion, you may not be able to get there in time, depending on how fast you do the other things. Like before, I used to use fairy rings and stuff, so I didn't get there all that fast. Go ahead and plant this one, and we are all done with a farm run. There we go, guys. That was pretty fast. So yeah, if you guys are looking into doing farm runs, that's pretty much the fastest way I know of. Don't need that out here. Put you back. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed. It's fairly late here. It is Labor Day tomorrow in America, so I have the whole day off, and I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to be up late, do what I want, because swag. I don't know. Weird reasons. Anyway, guys. So, I'm going to wait for that to grow. I'm going to get the magic sectors, and I think I will get myself a Juju farming potion as well. I will show you guys tomorrow how to get that Juju farming potion, but for now, I am tired. So, I'm going to go to bed, and we will make money tomorrow. So 6 times 5, guys. That's about 30k we spent on the run. If we were to buy the seeds, let's just say about 35k. Let's see how much money we make tomorrow off that run. And I'm going to bet you it's going to be more than 35k. And anyone who hasn't done farming runs before is going to be like, dang, why did I not do this? Alrighty, so we are here for our first farm run. I went ahead and I got myself a Juju farming potion from Herblore Habitat. I have a bit more that I can make. I just kind of sped my way through, got 1 marble vine, or I only got like 2 or 3, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. So that's pretty much all I did for that. But we are going to be doing our first farming run here, guys, and we are going to see how much money we made. So I'm probably repeating myself, but since I'm not currently watching my video that I posted last night, let's check out Price Checker here. So we're going to start this off, and it costs about 30k to start this run. You got to buy this, you got all these, and I will show you guys everything I am using again. So I got my magic secateurs, which gives you a 10% yield extra to your harvest when you're doing herbs. Definitely something to have. Anything that gives you more money is always great. I got the Explorer's Ring 4 to get me to the Falador port. I got the Arty Cloak 4 to get me to the Ardoon patch. And I also have Green Fingers, which helps you pick more herbs. You have a certain percent chance of picking more herbs each time. We'll get a little message down here. I think it'll show up if it helps us pick one. But this one's 10%. I think it goes 4, 6, 8, 10 for the levels of the auras. So definitely something to invest your time into, as it makes you more money, especially if you're doing higher level herbs. It's always nice to pick a few extra. Got the scenes, we got the ectophile to get us to the Mort Meyer patch. And finally, we have the Juju Farming Potion, which has a 1 in 3 chance of you picking 2 herbs instead of just 1 on a single pick, which you will see. Now, one thing I do recommend is you separate these two, because some of the time I think that I'm going for my ectophile, but I accidentally drink my Juju Farming Potion, which basically wastes a run for farming, and that's not fun. I'd rather have as many runs as possible or make the most out of it. It is very easy to obtain these. You just need the certain levels and the patience to kind of, get all the pieces, but I mean, it's just a bother overall. Anyway, guys, so what I do to start off is I go here to got my super compost and everything. Good. It's so weird. I used to have so much stuff in my inventory beforehand. Okay, so I got this. I activate the Green Fingers. and then I will drink a Juju farming potion, and I will click on the patch. And let's see here. So our first one, that's what happens with the Juju potion, the very first pick we had. We got 2. Let's see if it happens again here. Hopefully it happens again here. Okay, it didn't happen again here. This was a 5 pick. Not that good. Not too good of a pick here, but you know what? It's all good. So we put super compost on it. That makes sure that you get a bare minimum of 5 herbs per patch, and it's also a good way to make sure that they don't die. Next, we're going to be going to Cather B. Hopefully this pick's a little bit better. That was a little sad, actually. Yeah, that was a 7 pick right there. We only got 7 herbs. Doesn't always happen. On the occasion, you should get an average of 10 herbs per patch if you're doing what I am with the magic secateurs. Even without green fingers, you should be able to get about 10 per patch on average. So let's see how we do here. Because I've had parts, there we go, we got 2 for 1 pick. And again, sweet, that's a good way to start it off. I've had times where I think the most I've ever gotten from a patch was like 24 herbs, which was pretty awesome. Dang, I mean, that was better than last time, but still, these seeds are dying out pretty fast. But yeah, that was back when I was doing tourstools as well, and when tourstools were like actually worth it. So I forget, I think I ended the run with like 78 tourstools, and I made like 1.2 mil on a farm run. And I was just like, okay, yeah, this is good. Best farm run I've ever had. But yeah, another thing, guys, to look into investing into is the scroll of life, because when you're picking your herbs, you have a chance of receiving the seed back. Not only that, but if you have a dead patch, you have a chance of receiving a seed from the dead patch, which on occasion, back when I used to do lower level farming things like snapdragons and stuff, and this was, yep, see, the ore allows you to recover an additional crop. Awesome. So the scroll of life, what it does is, yeah, if you have a dead patch, you do have a chance of receiving a better seed, not necessarily the seed that you had in the patch in the first place. So that's actually kind of cool, because one time I was doing like snapdragons and I got a torstal seed back, and I was just like, I ain't even mad. One interesting fact, though, is the aura and your Juju potion can double at the same time. So let's just say they do activate on the random off. Oh, see, Scroll of Life just saved me a seed there. Awesome. So let's just say they do randomly activate at the same time. You will go down for 1 pick, and you will get 3 herbs. It happens on occasion. It's not the most common thing in the world, but it does happen. And then lastly, we go to the cabbage port. And here we are. But yeah, so this is a farm run. Takes less than 5 minutes. You can probably get to the GE again if you brought another teleport tab and finish off pretty fast. But yep, that's a farm run for you guys. After this pick, hopefully we end up on a nice one so you guys can see the ability of you doing these and how useful it can be. Yep, this is a better pick right here. Look at this. That was a nice little pick. I like that one. So, good thing to end on. Going to use this on him. Then we're going to plant our last seed. So let's see how much we made. We put 30k into the farm run. Alright, now price checker. We get 1 seed back for the Scroll of Life, and then, not X, all. 205k for the herbs. And this was a bad run. As you can see, we got 48. Normally, because we have 5 patches, we should get 50 or more. That's going to be your average overall. So this was a bad farm run as well. And on this little farm run, we made 140-ish K. Somewhere around in there. Just for that short little farm run. So if you guys ever said ooh, farm runs aren't worth it, in 5 minutes I made 140k, especially if you guys do things like I think it's Lantidimes, Dwarfweed, or Snapdragon. I think Snapdragon's still worth something. I forget now in today's market. I haven't bought one in a while. But if you get up to those higher herbs, if you get a good pick, you're making some good money. Tourstools are good money as well. Of course, they don't have the worth that they used to. They're not 20k each like they used to be in the patch. But yeah, definitely something to look into, guys. Be sure to do your farm runs, because they make you some money. Money, 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 money. I think I've made my point clear. Do farm runs. They make money. Alrighty. So, I just got done with some dungeoneering, and finally, after lots and lots and lots of floors, a little bit of leeching, doing my daily tasks and everything, I finally have enough, as you guys can see here. I have 310,000. I started with 207,000, I think. Here, let me check my table. Sorry, 107,980 was my starting point. So, I am finally 200k over the mark. So, you know what that means, ladies and gents? That's right. I'm going to use my chaotic mall. I'm not going to buy a chaotic mall because that would kind of be a waste at the moment. I'm just going to go get my chaotic mall from my bank and put it into my usable stack. Oh, goody, 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 goody. This is going to help me so much. Come here, chaotic mall. Oh, hi there. How are you doing? Oh, you are so beautiful. I will take out some money, though, for, like, repair costs and stuff. I need to see how much that is. I think it's like 2 mil maybe. Actually, let's just see what level my chaotic mall's at. Check charges. 97. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna take out like actually when it gets to I'll keep checking it to be safe, because like, if I'm saying this is from scratch, I know like a mall comes at like 20-25%. So I'm gonna keep that. And as soon as it gets down to, it says 97, so minus 25 is going to be 72. When it gets to 72%, I will drop 2 mil on, just like take out 2 mil from my bank, so it'll be like I completely recharged the thing to full and everything and blah blah blah, just to kind of help balance it out, since it is technically at full charge already and everything. I think that's only fair, because if you guys were doing from scratch and you just got a new weapon, chaotic weapon, you would need to spend the money as well. So that's what I'm going to do. So that means we get to get rid of our whip, which I also made a whip vine because I was testing that out. And we also got when I was getting that ring back, I got another Tekar which I thought was interesting. I'm like, I've never gotten this drop before. Now the 2 times I recharged my gem or my ring in this series, I get it. So that's kind of interesting. So yeah, we're going to go ahead, sell this, and what I think I am going to be doing now that I have the chaotic mall is I'm going to try a few Barrows runs, actually, and let's see if we get any luck there. There are a few items in Barrows, which is actually pretty good for us, so we are going to attempt to get some good loots. If not, I am looking for a few Barrows items to help me with God War's dungeon, because I cannot afford bandos or anything. Even though I could go and like grind out Ganondorf Beast for about 10 hours and I can get myself a full set of bandos, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go try some Barrows runs for a bit instead, and maybe we can have some luck and we'll get ourselves a Aram's Wand, an Aram's Book, or one of those pistols for Krills. So, yeah, if we do get any Krills pieces, that would also be good too, because I'm looking for the top and bottom so that we can go to Armadil, which, because I have the Royal Crossbow, doing Armadil, some soul splitting and stuff, would actually be fairly decent at soloing. So we're going to have to see how that goes, guys. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and do a few Barrows runs. I'm not going to video record myself doing the entire thing because that would just be long and unnecessary. I'm just going to basically do a little thing of chests and maybe probably just talk over the video. So I will be right back, guys. Gonna do some Barrows runs. By the way, for any of you guys who are going to be doing Barrows runs, there's one thing I would highly suggest: the Dragon's Medallion. Why is that? Well, I destroyed this and I just got it back a little bit ago because I was going to be doing this. Well, if you hit teleport, look at that first one. Barrows. Whee! And we are here. So, yeah, basically after you loot the chest, you can teleport out to Barrows, and then if you're not a Barrows, you can teleport to Barrows. If you guys are really serious about doing some runs, this is really all you need is the Dragon's Medallion. Also, from the last thing I've seen from like people and stuff that I've done Barrows with, all you really need is the maul and some other stuff like your armor and whatnot, because there's Acrosay, who you can kill But the thing is, he's kind of just a pain to kill because he switches defensive styles. You do like one hit of melee, and then you need to do one hit of like range or mage, and you just need to keep going back and forth, back and forth. And his items aren't even worth that much. So I'm not even going to bother killing him at all. So we're just going to go ahead and do the 6 normal brothers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All these on top. And yeah, we'll just see how this goes. I did this, like, I did one run earlier with a whip. Just the whip, and I was owning up pretty good. So I'm assuming with this new chaotic maul that we're using, it's going to own even more. Also, when I got that maul, I got 100 engineering. Yay! Party! Okay, only, what is that, like a crazy amount to 120? Okay guys, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so do you guys want to see the cheapest trick in the book when it comes to barrows? I'm low health and have no prayer left, but I don't really want to use my supplies. What do? Well, you come down to some sort of chest, fight the guy, and come on. You just don't give a dang. Just fight him like you normally would. If I actually kill this guy, I'm going to be surprised, because that means obviously he wasn't trying, and this clip's going to be a lot longer than I expected. Normally you're massively hitting me for crazy amounts because you're doing magic. Okay, I guess it's not happening here. Let's go to Varrock. Varrock knows what's going on. Varrock, however you say his name. Okay, restarting clip. Hey guys, you want to know the cheapest trick in the book? Well, come on over. Okay, I guess you're not home. I guess this just isn't cool today to come hang out with me, guys. Just don't work with the video that I'm trying to do at all. Okay, come to Darrock. And he'll be like, hey, what's up, man? I'll be like, hey, dude, what's up? He'll be like, hey, are you having a tough time at barrows? I'm like, yeah, man, do you want to help me out? He'll be like, sure, dude. And you're like, oh, no, I died. Oh, the horrible thing. Get my vocal zo up there. I'm not going to lose that again. So you go, and you keep this on death no matter what. But you know what? You just teleport to barrows. And you're back. And you can put your armor on. And you have full prayer. The cheapest barrows trick ever. So yeah, just go ahead, inspect, say equip all, and there you go, guys. The cheapest trick to barrows. Now you have half health and you can do soul split again. Yay, barrows, EOC. Totally hard. Alrighty guys, so I did barrows for quite a little while, and I was quite unsuccessful. We did end with 666 bolt racks though, so that was interesting. But overall, I did not have any luck. It's like 1 in 16, and I did about 20-ish runs, close to, probably between 16 and 20, somewhere in there. And I just had no luck. I don't know what it was. I just could not get a drop to save my life. But yeah, so I was there for about maybe an hour-ish, hour and a half. Let's check the price checker right here. Probably didn't get amazing loot, but you know what? Like I've always said, some stuff is better than no stuff. So, you know, we made about 500k. Not bad. That's 500k that we didn't have before. If you guys are, you know, lower level or have your chaotic maul and you want something to do, here it is. It's just go to barrows and get some runs. The thing is, you can get really lucky. You can get some of those really rare items, or if you just grab one of those regular items, like the regular, you know, Torags and all that stuff, the hammers, the great axe, you know, that just adds to your money in any way possible is helpful. So yeah, be sure to hit up the barrows and stuffs. Let's see. I think what I'm going to be doing now, I'm just going to sell the bolt racks. I'm going to keep the runes for now because I'm fairly certain I'm going to use them in the future for some other things like bossing or all that jazz. But yeah, as of right now, I think the video series is about, I'd say about 30 something minutes. So what can we do for a little bit more? Well, I could do a QBD run with my hammer and actually kill her, which might actually be good. Let's see, do we have any more super anti-fire left, or did we use it all after that first time around? Okay, so we got 3 super anti-fire in the bag. Let's try that out. we're going to go after the QBD with the Chaotic Maul, which actually should go by pretty well, because the damage is pretty high, and yeah. So guys, I'm going to try to do a QBD run right now for you guys, so I will be right back. I may invest a little bit into an overload, that way it just helps me out overall. Alrighty, so here we are at the QBD. We got an overload, some super anti-fire, we got our prayer flasks, and a ton of sharks to help us through. So hopefully this run with melee, since we got a pretty powerful weapon with us with high accuracy and pretty good damage, hopefully we can tear through this. Oh my, burp right there. Anyway guys, let's just go on and hope that this QBD run is so much greater than the ones we've had before. Oh my gosh, I should not have had that Dr. Pepper. Gotta do a commentary, but I'm all bubbly inside. Hello, Mrs. QBD. We've fought before and we haven't had the best of times, but I'm hoping this time around we can, you know, see things differently, and you can see how PVM pro I am. Here we go. Bam! Already, we are already off to a good start. We already hit a few 800s, 1000s. Yeah, if you can't notice, having a little higher accuracy is fairly helpful. Like, they definitely mean scaling. When Jagex said, oh hey, by the way, the difference between bronze and dry gores is going to be crazy immense. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, we are tearing through the QBD right now. Oh dear lordy. There's a fire, and it's coming out of the QBD's mouth. Oh man, look at that. First round, not a single food eaten. Let's continue on. The only thing I'm scared of is the last round. We got the ghosts, which we do not really want to deal with because they do a lot of damage, and that's one thing, right? By the way, if you're doing this, you can run back, run forward, you can avoid a little bit of damage, so you know, whatever helps. Instead of taking both damage, just take a step back real quick. And I'm about to use assault, even though it's completely unnecessary, because we are going to be pushing the button. This is insane, the amount of easiness, the level of easiness that changes just when you upgrade your weapon. Honestly, if you guys are still like using your dungeoneering, not your dungeoneering, your like whips and other non-things like lower level stuff. Oh yeah, she's blue. Dabba deeba do die. And speaking of die, that's what the QBD is going to be doing. But yeah, guys, definitely try to upgrade your weapons. Oh my gosh, we are tearing through her. I came all geared up and ready to like die and not do well. And look, do you see how many sharks I brought? I brought a crazy abundance of sharks purely because I was like, okay, can't die, don't want to die. What can I do to prevent that? Bring a bunch of sharks. Can't. Oh god, now she's going to summon those things. See, this is what I was worried about. And it is because those can do a lot of damage to me. So I'm going to go ahead and absorb as much as I can, or not absorb, take as much damage as I can. Oh gosh, now we gotta move out of the way, because she will be breathing those hot flames, and we don't want to get in that way. And for some reason my prayer wasn't on. Even though I could have sworn I just put, okay, run away, run, run. And she also does that. She like does like these combo moves where like her minions do a bunch of damage and then she does a bunch of damage. See, I told you, this is the one thing I was not looking forward to, was the minions popping out, because they do a ton of damage. Oh god, I'm gonna get time frozen, aren't I? Okay, we're gonna kill this guy, hopefully. And that's another thing, sometimes when you're doing the QBD, you'll hit that guy in the corner from like a super far distance, even though that doesn't make sense, and I just ran through the flames without taking any damage, which, you know, is apparently a normal thing too on occasion. So we're going to push that last button, and we are done with the QBD. Took a little bit of food at the end there, purely because, that was actually really awesome. We took a lot of food towards the end there because of the minions. They do a sufficient amount of damage with their things. If you're standing not right next to the QED, they form a square around you and you're able to sidestep away. That way you're kind of protected from the attack that happens. And you put all the damage onto one of them, but when you're right up next to her, they kind of scramble all around in different places. So it's not the best thing to be standing next to her when you're doing melee, but at the moment, it's the only thing we can do. We could be using a royal crossbow, but I feel like using the Chaotic Maul right now is a little bit better. So let's see what our first loot of the QBD is. We got 10 Torstol, which is going to be nice because we have to make some more the overload potions, because I think I might grind this for a little bit. So we're going to hit bank all. Actually, let me see here. Okay. One thing I have to remember is if I ever get a drop for the coins, I think it's like 100k, 200k drop or something for coins. I forget what the coin drop is. But if I ever get that, I have to be sure to take it, because if I send it to bank, then it's just going to be going into the giant stack that I have in my bank itself. I can't differentiate after that, so I'm going to try to do that. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, there are timers for your special effects that you got going on. So right now I got the overload, and I got, well, just now the super anti-fire, but it's all up in there, which I think is pretty cool. So let's try this again. Let's see if we can kill her for a second time. Let's not waste any prayer waiting here. Oh, this is so cool. So glad that we can do this. I've never actually fought her directly with a Chaotic Maul before, purely because I've brought it, but it's because that ghost that stops time is weak to crush. So, oh my gosh, what the heck was that? That was like 2,000 damage. Was that the range attack? Jesus, oh my gosh, wow. She's really hitting us with that range attack right now. Huh. So, yeah, that ghost that stops time is weak to crush, so what I would do is I would just smack him with it, so I'd basically one-hit KO him for the most part. Yeah, but now I got like Drygores and stuff, so I mean, I pretty much one-hit KO anything that breathes. Well, I don't have Drygores now, but I will. At some point during this series, we will get to that point where I get the money for that, and I am looking forward to that, I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's do this, and it'll lower her defenses, which we kind of want and need, and oh my gosh, I am right next to dying. Holy crap, did you see that? I was on like 2 health. Okay, why? Oh my, that was a... So that was a pretty rough combo. For some reason, the wall decided it wanted to hit me like 3 or 4 times, and then she hits like a 4k, or not 4k, like over 1,000 damage. That didn't end well, but hey, at least we know we can do the QBD now. That's a good thing. Ooh, and I wasn't wearing my Tokar Alm, so that was a little bit of extra damage I could have been doing to her. So let's head on over back, pick up our stuff, but I think that's going to end it off for this episode. I may invest in some better armor, because currently I have Rune right now for my stuff, or, well, I do have Rune, but I might want to progress into something just a little bit nicer. Maybe get some Barrow's armor, because it's only like a mil or 2 for a set. So what I might do is I might fully just grind Ganondormic Beast until I get, what's a good set? I'll say I'll just go for Torag's, because I think that's a defensive set. So I'll go for Torags and full Krills, which is the range of the equip. I need to move this, okay, or go away when I hit equip. That works too. So I'm going to try to get the level 70 range gear and level 70 melee gear. That way we have a little bit more health and defense when we do go against the QBD. And I think I'm going to grind the QBD for a little bit, and then after that maybe hit up some God Wars with a buddy or someone, because that'd be pretty fun. I can give them the rune armor that I have, and also like my whip. Need to find some sort of sidearm for them. Gotta find something that's valuable, like an offhand dragon scimitar or something like that for them. And then we are hitting up some God Wars, guys. It's only been a few episodes, and I put in a little bit of time, really, and we're already going to God Wars. Yeah. So let me just tell you, if I can do this, and I haven't really put a ton of time into this, like I've been mostly focused on skilling, doing other things, editing the videos, doing low-level stuff. If you guys are medium level to high level and you're saying you can't make money, or even if you're low level and you can do the unicorn horn thing, which I'm saying again in another episode now, do the unicorn horn thing, because that makes good money. You can get the money you want. You don't need to stand at GE asking people for money or begging. You can get it yourself. If you grind it you can get there. And anything that's combat related, like the unicorns, bandos, or anything like that, if you're getting drops and you're making money while gaining experience, you'll get to higher levels, and when you reach higher levels, you'll be able to do higher level stuff. So just keep out what you're doing, guys, and after a bit of grinding, I will come back and I will see you guys in the next episode. So I will catch you later.